Hey you guys, it's me Kianna coming at you today, and I am showing you guys how to make this mock chicken, buffalo chicken wrap. Now I showed you guys how to make the actual mock chicken from scratch, and this is not tofu. I know that a lot of times when we hear mock chicken we assume that it's tofu. No, I showed you how to make this literally from scratch. I mean using their ingredients, which is the flour and the seasoning and all that. It was a process. It's delicious. It's something that I constantly make as far as to store in my freezer bags and things like that in the refrigerator for Nene. That way all she has to do is microwave it or bake it, add it inside of a wrap, maybe add it with some stir fry. It's so many different ways that you can do this, and that's why when I shared this recipe with you guys on how to make the mock chicken, it was a really great one that you'll find very helpful for those who want to get off of processed foods, for those who are transitioning from being a carnivore to a vegetarian, for those who maybe even would like to just try different recipes and just try and see how they taste. This is just a great recipe, so make sure if you haven't already seen my mock chicken recipe from scratch and how to make it, and it's delicious you guys. You can use it for all different kinds of things. I've already done recipes as far as doing it on camera, and you guys will be seeing these recipes. I've made the buffalo chicken, popcorn chicken. I've made fried chicken out of it. I've made mock chicken salad. I've made chicken and rice. I've made chicken and dumplings. I've made General Tao's Chinese food. Just so many different cooking recipes I've made, and I made them all today actually. So I've been cooking since 6:30 this morning. Why? Because I had to prepare Nene and some dishes for her to take with her. She's going to her friend's house, which is basically out of state. She's going there for about 2 weeks. So her being a vegetarian, I wanted to make sure that she went with certain meals and just to be able to eat like I do as far as when she's home. Now what you're going to need for this recipe, you guys, is the following. You're going to need your mock chicken, and I'm going to show you how this actually looks. Okay? This is the mock chicken. Delicious. This is the mock buffalo wing, boneless buffalo wing chicken. Okay, so I have shown you guys how to make this on a recipe, so stay tuned if you haven't seen that. If you haven't seen how to actually make the chicken itself, the mock chicken, and you don't have to spend an arm and a leg for it, I made literally a big huge roasting pan full, you guys, for about $2 or some change. Literally, if you was to buy Boca mock chicken or whatever, for that amount, you guys, it probably would cost you about $75 to $85. And I showed you how you can make it for way under $5. And literally, I made maybe about 8 different meals, family size portions, mind you, out of it. So this is the mock chicken. This is the mock boneless buffalo wings right here. You're going to need some parsley or some kind of lettuce or spinach, whatever you like to use. This is vegan friendly. You can use vegan cheese, you guys. This is homemade vegan cheese, and I'll show you guys how to make this as well, where you can make it into a block. And I make my cheese from scratch for Nene. You can make it into a block, and then you can also shred it. So this is the cheese that I made from scratch, shredded. All right. Then we're going to use some fresh diced tomato. All right. You're going to also need your flour tortillas. So we got these on sale. You can also get them from your Dollar Tree. Now I already have one right here, so I'm just going to show you how you just assemble it. And you're going to also need yourself a knife to be able to cut it in half. So we're going to go ahead and start layering our mock buffalo boneless chicken.
When you get hurt in a car accident, everybody knows you home. Absolutely. Call the
Alright, so we have that. And this chicken, you guys, is absolutely delicious. I promise you when I say that. This is something that is Nene's favorite and one of my favorites. I am 6 months post-op, so I can't, it's weird, but I can't really process a lot of meats. And I want to switch to being a vegetarian again, like I tried 5 months for 5 months, but Nene has been a vegetarian way beyond what I did, so she's almost a year and a half out. But my doctor has recommended that I not go full-fledged vegetarian right now because of things that I can tolerate and only things that I can tolerate right now. But I can't actually handle chicken really, but this I can. So this is a great idea for you guys that have had weight loss surgery and maybe you can't handle white meat chicken or chicken itself. This is a great one because I actually can handle this with no problem. This is how it looks before we actually put on our toppings. Now at this point you can put on whatever toppings you want. That's up to you. It's already, as you can see, it has plenty of hot sauce and all that good stuff on it. We're going to go ahead and layer in our ingredients. We're going to use a little bit of that parsley. And we're going to add in some of those fresh tomatoes. This is something that doesn't necessarily have to be steaming hot. The chicken doesn't have to be steaming hot, just room temperature. And we're going to add in some of that vegan cheese. So this is a vegan and vegetarian friendly meal. All of her meals are not vegan, but I am trans. We're trying to take her to the next stage. So that is how it looks. That is the buffalo wing, boneless buffalo wing wrap, vegan style. And we're going to go ahead and wrap that up. And we want to wrap it tightly. Nene doesn't like her wraps to be fat, but we're going to cut this into 4. So that way it doesn't bother her as much.
So when I said that, I said who it was, she hung up. You believe it's a friend of one of your daughters? Friend, yes. Isn't she a prostitute? Yes, she's a prostitute. She's a prostitute. Yes, she is.
Boneless, vegan, buffalo wing wrap from scratch. Even the cheese and everything is from scratch. So this is what it will look like.
For 2 years, this, I mean, I'm just need to slow down. This is driven production. You've lost weight, you've lost your hair. Yes, I lost my hair, I lost weight, you know, and I keep asking Johnny.
They look great. That is your boneless buffalo wing wrap, vegan style. So I hope this recipe has helped you in some way, shape, or form. If you'd like to see more recipes like this and more cooking recipes, I will only know if you thumbs up. So make sure you do so, and that encourages me to send you more. Also, if you'd like to see how to make this mock chicken from scratch, the link for that video will be below. And also, in the next 2 weeks, I will be showing you how to make your own vegan cheese from scratch. And I'll tell you the ingredients and things like that that you're going to need for that. And trust me when I say, these recipes that I'm showing you are our favorites. I only show you the things that I know are often used in our home and that we like to eat. So, they are definitely Big Hus 52 and family approved. On that note, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. It's free. You can do so in the upper right hand corner. And again, make sure you thumbs up this video. Talk to you guys later and be blessed.
When I took Johnny back, I told Johnny, I messed with this person, and I gave him all disclosure. All disclosure.
It must be terrible after so long to have this on your mind. It's been on for 2 years. He says it's absolutely